In a world that constantly demands more of us, more attention, more validation, more noise, there's something that often gets overlooked: the strength found in silence, the power found in privacy. Too many people believe that sharing every moment of their life is the key to success, to happiness, to being seen. But today, I'm here to tell you this: you will never regret being private. The truth is, some of the most powerful people you know are the ones you know the least about. They've learned to value their peace over public praise, their growth over external validation. And it's time for you to realize that same truth. When you step into the power of privacy, you're stepping into the power of your true self. Let's be clear. Privacy does not mean weakness. It does not mean hiding. It means choosing what to share and when to share it. It means understanding that not everyone deserves to see every side of you. Not everyone should have access to your personal battles, your victories, or your dreams. And that's okay. In a world where people constantly seek to know your every move, to tear down your walls, to make you feel as though you owe them a part of your soul, the greatest power you can possess is the ability to protect what's yours. And what's yours is your peace, it's your energy, it's your vision. And when you start protecting those things, you begin to understand a truth that too many people miss. Your peace is your power. Think about it. The world has a way of taking and taking. People will take your time, they'll take your energy, they'll take your trust. But the moment you stop giving it away, the moment you choose to protect your peace, that's the moment your true power emerges. It's like a floodgate opening. The energy you thought you were losing comes rushing back to you. And now, instead of running on empty, you're able to fill your cup with the things that truly matter: your purpose, your passion, your growth. When you keep things private, you give yourself space to grow. You're not distracted by the noise of others' opinions, the judgment, the envy. You're free to focus on what matters most: your purpose, your passion, your peace. Privacy allows you to turn down the volume of the world and tune into the whispers of your heart, guiding you towards greatness. You begin to hear your own thoughts again, and you realize that when the world can't see your every move, they can't block your progress. Your journey is your own, and it doesn't need validation from anyone else. Too many times, people think they need to explain themselves, defend their actions, share their every move. They don't realize that the more you share, the less you have for yourself. You give pieces of your soul to others, and sometimes they don't even appreciate it. The truth is, we live in a world that demands so much of us, and yet never truly gives back what we need. People will take, drain, and expect more from you without ever giving you the space to replenish. They'll ask for your time, your energy, and your presence, but never fully reciprocate. And when that happens, it's easy to forget your worth. But here's what's powerful. When you decide to keep things private, you take back control. You take back your energy. You take back your strength. You show the world that your value isn't determined by what others see. Your value is defined by who you are when no one is watching. When you stand in your own truth, with nothing but your vision and your purpose as your guide, you are invincible. This doesn't mean you shut everyone out. It means you protect your most precious resources: your time, your energy, your peace. You don't need the world's approval to know your worth. You don't need their applause to understand that you're on the right path. When you stop seeking attention and start seeking growth, that's when you truly begin to rise. Growth doesn't need an audience. It doesn't need to be broadcasted for the world to validate. The strongest growth is the one that happens in the silence, where the only feedback you get is from the mirror, from your heart, from the divine within you. Now let's talk about the freedom that comes with protecting your privacy. It's not just about safeguarding your energy. It's about gaining the clarity you need to focus on what truly matters. People who are constantly caught in the cycle of proving themselves, seeking approval, or sharing every part of their lives are often too distracted to see the things that matter. When you choose privacy, you eliminate the distractions. You remove the noise. You stop giving others the power to define your self-worth. And here's where the magic happens. When you step away from the spotlight, when you stop living for the opinions of others, you start to discover the real you. The one who doesn't need external validation. The one who isn't afraid to walk alone if it means following their purpose. Privacy isn't about isolation. It's about clarity. It's about knowing who you are when no one else is watching and realizing that you don't need anyone to cheer you on. You've got all the strength you need inside of you. When you make the decision to protect your energy, to guard your growth, you enter a new phase of life. You stop wasting time on people and things that drain you, and you start investing in yourself. You begin to protect your dreams with the same intensity that you protect your heart. You stop letting others tell you who you are, and you start deciding for yourself. That's where true power lies. So, let me remind you, privacy is not a burden. It is the birthplace of power, peace, and progress. The more you protect yourself from the noise, the more you will hear your inner voice. And it's that voice that will guide you to places you never imagined. You will become unstoppable. You will become unshakable. And you will walk the path that was meant for you with no need for applause or validation, because you know deep within you are enough. You don't need to tell everyone everything. You don't need to put it all out there. Sometimes silence is your strength. Sometimes privacy is your shield. And sometimes when you choose to keep things to yourself, you unlock doors that no one can take away from you. So remember this: you will never regret being private. You will never regret choosing peace over drama, silence over noise, focus over distraction. And in the end, the most powerful version of yourself will be the one who learned the value of privacy. If this message speaks to you, drop this in the comments. I choose peace over validation. Let it be your reminder that your power lies in what you keep for yourself. Protect your peace, guard your growth, and always remember, the strongest people are those who know when to stay silent.